Valued at over $30, this extra bonus attachment makes your H2OX5 the H2OX6. That means your 10-piece system becomes a 12-piece system at no extra cost to you. If after 30 days you're not absolutely delighted, send it back for a full refund of the purchase price. Don't wait. Now's your chance to own the X5 for just 4 easy payments, and we'll make the first payment for you. You get the X5 incredible 5-in-1 lightweight, powerful 12-piece steam cleaning system, a $500 value, all for just 3 easy payments of $43. This offer can't last forever, so call or click right now.
We've seen war. We don't want war. But if you want war with the United States of America, there's one thing I can promise you, so help me God. Someone else will raise your sons and daughters.
Kiss my ass. They're criminals. It is a hole. You ever been there?
He says what everyone else is thinking.
I'm dedicated to it. I can't be stopped. Welcome back to the Ted Nugent Real America Voice Spirit Campfire. I'm cocked, locked, and ready to rock the Glock around the clock, Dr. Spock. In fact, unlike you, unlike all you other human beings on the planet, I'm picking out fresh wild boar bacon from between my incisors and my canines. So welcome back to the Spirit Campfire. A lot of people say, well, it's rude when you eat on your show. No, it's not. It's rude when you don't gather around a campfire and just be yourself. My name is Ted Nugent, and my worst casualty in life, the glorious truth, logic, and common sense of my life is that I'm always me. 77.3 years clean and sober, always me. Now, I might have been stoned and drunk on my mother's breast milk, but right now, in the wilds of the 250th anniversary of America, I love America. I can't wait to have America come back, because it's not America right now. I don't know what it is, but it's like a suburb of Planet of the Apes, I guess. Anyhow, music is the guiding force, the soundtrack, the animal breeding soundtrack of real music lovers everywhere. And my name is Ted Nugent. I'm the Motor City Madman. No, really, I'm the Motor City Madman. What a great lick. I got nothing but great licks. In fact, truth, logic, and common sense, including the greasy wild boar bacon toothpick that I'm chewing on right here. Did you get that? That was a double lung toothpick hit. So do you feel the spirit? It's the spirit campfire. It's not the goofball campfire like you see in the media. I'm telling you, even Fox News. Come on, Fox News. We don't want to hear about Guthrie's mom being kidnapped anymore. We pray for her. We're praying for Guthrie's mom. I'm going to turn off this funny little thing called the Musician Sound, original musician sound, because I want to make sure that my voice is clear, my thoughts are clear, truth, logic, and common sense has a nice, distinguishable sonic bombast clarity. Like my life. My life has clarity. In fact, I wrote a piece about being clean and sober. I wrote a piece. I just decided during the, they kind of celebrate beer and whiskey and bourbon and wine, which is great. No, it's not. I just don't do that. When somebody gave me a glass of bourbon on the airplane the other day, I went flying private, TSA, I don't think so. There's a message in here for you, TSA. It's only one of the 5. You pick one, and it's probably going to be the right one. Don't go to TSA. Don't fly commercial. If you want me, I need to hear a sound of a jet landing close by. Well, that's kind of like a prima donna. Whatever. I'm not going to buy TSA so they can question my glockage. Anyhow, I wrote a piece about being clean and sober in the imbibing campfire of Hook and Barrel magazine. Thank you, John Radswilla. Find it. Hook and Barrel magazine. That's kind of the story of my life. Hook and Barrel magazine. And I won the Hook and Barrel magazine Top Shelf Award. Barack. And I do admit I drink coffee. Warpath. I'm on a warpath. Good over evil. Good over evil with Uncle Ted on the Spirit Campfire, Real America's Voice. By the way, thank you very much. And thank you for all the people who read Hook and Barrel magazine. It's really a great magazine. You got to check it out. I don't know where you can get it. hookandbarrel.com maybe? I don't know. But John has a great magazine, and he asked me to write a piece about why being clean and sober enhances quality of life and the mystical flight of not only your arrow, but the mystical flight of your path in life. That's the samurai martial arts dynamo hum of the Ted Nugent American dream. In charge. I've got all my rights from God. You know, I have a First Amendment right without paperwork. I don't need a license or a permit. I don't need a man go, by the way, Ted, I give you First Amendment rights. I'd cold cock the son of a right in the Adam's apple. You know, like Mike Obama has Adam's apple. Anyhow, so clean and sober is my battle cry. I'm on a warpath to be clean and sober. You have no idea how beautiful life is unless you're clean and sober. Are the people in charge of NFL not clean and sober that they would hire a Bad Bunny? Did you see that spectacle? What a joke. How small is one's mind and vacuous in the appreciation of soulful music that someone would have gone, yeah, Bad Bunny for the NFL because these big tough guys are like warriors, like the man in the arena. Who represents the man in the arena? Well, there's Bad Bunny. I can't speak English in America. NFL, you freaks, you jerks. And Green Day, a great band, great musicians, but dirtballs. Anyhow, I won the top happy hour story, Ted Nugent toast to clean and sober living. So thank you for voting for that. And even if you didn't vote for that, you are voting for that by being here at the Ted Nugent Spirit Campfire. Because clean and sober optimizes one's capability of being cocked, locked, and ready to rock the Glock around the clock, Dr. Spock, which, by the way, I was out training with my Glock. I still carry a Model 20 Glock 10 millimeter filled with Remington 200 grain core locked. I hit a pig with this and all I heard was tipped over like a sack of potatoes, a sack of pork potatoes. So I train with this every day because I like the discipline of marksmanship and sight acquisition and trigger control and breathing and the tactical optimization of one's level of awareness to neutralize threats of various impulses, which is a direct result of engineered recidivism. As I mentioned that lately. Meanwhile, the Attorney General, it isn't the planet of the apes, it's the planet of the snakes. Ellison is the attorney, top cop. Well, he's number one law enforcement in Minnesota. Well, that's why Minnesota's a train wreck. Because he actually takes pictures with the criminals. He goes, yeah, these criminal people, let's take a picture together. I have a selfie with Antifa. That's like a Jew going, can I have a selfie with Hitler? Okay, hey, Adolf, come on over here and take a picture of me at my bar mitzvah. No, they don't do it. What a great analogy. So anyhow, tell everybody you know there's a smart ass. I think I'm the smartest ass when it comes to smart asses because I'm unafraid, because what comes out of my mouth actually went through the intellectual vetting system of truth, logic, and common sense that my brain actually has control, understanding, and reverence for. So if you have reverence for the discipline and the risk-taking and the sacrifices to be in the asset column for your family. Well, that's Radanuja's a maniac. I'm on the warpath to cause idiots and fleebs. We're going to do that special thing. By the way, thank you, Ravers. Thank you, Shahu and Ryan and John and Tony. There's a Tony, isn't there? And Parker and my son Rocco, my son Toby, my assistant Linda Peterson. We salute you. I wouldn't be here without my team. My wife Shemaine. Oh my goodness. Do you go to my Facebook and my social media stuff? Barack. Oh, that was a half-assed toxic syllable unleashing. But I'm kind of just shooting the breeze. And I wish we could have a dialogue around the Ted Nugent Spirit Campfire where the coals will warm the coddles of your soul. Does your soul have coddles? What are coddles, by the way? So anyhow, thank you, Real America's Voice. But tell everybody you know, yeah, Nugent's still around. Like I has been. I has been having a lot of fun. You know, the happier I am, the more distraught and pain I unleash on my haters. I have a team of haters, and if you listen to them and look at them, first of all, good luck. God sent me the people that hate me because they're such fleebs. Capital F, L-E-E-B-S, exclamation point. Fleebs. Losers. My team will do that like Bam Pow on Batman. Fleebs, pow, losers. Everybody who attacks me is brain dead. Well, you're not perfect. No, but they almost make me look perfect. You know, I'm really not that smart, but compared to the rest of the world, numbnuts who dumbing down of America, the Democrat Party, you shouldn't need ID to vote. Well, you need ID for everything every day of your life, but not voting in America. You don't have to be an American to vote in America. The Democrat Party are fleebs. But I'm having the time of my life, and it's partially because of you people and mypillow.com. I'm not kidding. Go to tednugent.com. I signed another 1,000 of these babies, and it brings you much mojo. But go to mypillow.com. Mike Lindell for governor of Minnesota. Would you please figure out the website? We're going to put it on the screen. Mike Lindell's got to fix Minnesota's great people in Minnesota, and the fleebs are represented by fleebs in the Minnesota government. The governor, the attorney general, the mayor of Minneapolis, St. Paul, the Twin Cities. But go to mypillow.com and support Mike Lindell. Support my big mouth of freedom. Mypillow.com, type in the code SPIRIT. Mega sale, second annual. Unbelievable. Mike Lindell, we love you. I'll be right back with more love. That's what I do. I'm a specialist. I'm a commando of love.
Donald Trump Jr. here with an urgent message about retirement accounts in America. My father just changed 401ks forever by initiating the process that will allow gold into 401ks. But here's even better news. You don't need to wait for your 401k provider. You can use this strategy today. With a self-directed gold IRA from the Birch Gold Group, you can convert your IRA or 401k into an account with all the same tax benefits, but you own something that will be there when you need it. To find out more, click the link below to get a free info kit on gold IRAs from my trusted friends at the Birch Gold Group. Inside, they will show you exactly how to diversify your IRA or 401k into an IRA in gold. Do it now before the rest of America jumps in. Click below for your free info kit.
Don't you hate that dirty old hose? It kinks, splits, and it always leaks. And it's way too heavy to carry around. It's time to get the brand new Pocket Hose Copperhead. Just turn on the water and watch it grow to a full-size hose. It stretches and expands like a rubber band. Old-fashioned hoses get kinks and creases at the spigot, but the new Pocket Pivot swivels 360 degrees. Just connect to the spigot and watch it pivot. And when you turn off the water, away it goes, shrinking back to a pocket-size hose. And it makes it easy to carry and put away. Copperhead. It's the hose that grows and pivots, flexes, and sprays. It puts itself away for another day. The Pocket Hose is so unique and so innovative, It was awarded over 100 patents. Call or go online now to get the Superlight 25-foot pocket hose Copperhead today for only $39.99. But wait, order right now and you'll receive an instant $10 discount. So it's only $29.99. And it gets better. Order right now and get our copper spray nozzle with our exclusive thumb drive free. Simply use your thumb to turn it on or off. And with 10 unique patterns, you'll have a setting for every job. A $30 value. Yours free with every 50-foot Copperhead. Plus, Copperhead comes with a full 10-year warranty. It's that durable. That means you can order right now with total confidence. But this special offer is not available in stores or on Amazon. So order right here, right now. And with rising costs, this may be your last chance at this low price. There is a strict limit of 3 per order. So don't wait. Order now.
To order, call 1-800-957-6191 or visit getcopperhead.com. So call 1-800-957-6191 or visit getcopperhead.com. Order now.
He says what everyone else is thinking.
I'm dedicated to it. I can't be stopped. Welcome back to the Man Cave Cuckoo Nest, the arsenal of democracy. Epicenter of all things Motor City Madman, Detroit muscle, horsepower, and soul music. I'm your piss and vinegar daddy. We got Lonnell. Lonnell is one of my Real America voice technicians. Lonnell and Shahu and Ryan and John and Park. What a team. So tell everybody you know there's a Ted Nugent on this Real America's Voice. I got to tell you, I'm surprised I can tune my guitar because I don't know how any of this technology works. And you know what? I don't want to know. Because the greatest philosopher of all times that I'm here to share with you on the Ted Nugent Real America's Voice Spirit Campfire, the greatest philosopher, the greatest philosophy of all times is a good man knows his limitations. Dirty Harry, 1971. Well, do you, punk? Barack. Man, that's good. So anyhow, welcome back. Life is good, Barack, bad, and ugly. I optimize the good, and I fight against the bad and the ugly. Well, Nugent's a radical. Good call. I'm radically addicted to freedom, life, liberty, and the pursuit of gonzo happiness. Tell everybody you know there's a smartass who's unafraid, who's just driven, maniacally driven, completely obsessed and possessed, driven by truth, logic, and common sense. No hunches, no opinions, no guesswork. Well, he's all opinion. No, it's not opinions. I'm a hunter. That's not an opinion. I'm a guitar player. Played some of the greatest licks in the world. I mean, my God. I just sent a text. I'll share this text with you. I got the best friends. I have the best friends, the best band. Let's optimize the good. John Bailey Excavating in Jackson, Michigan. We're going to do a rock and roll outrage. I think we're working on it. I hope so, John. I saw John in Naples at Seed to Table. I'm going to celebrate and promote the incredibly positive, beautiful Americans in my life. John Bailey and his family in Jackson, Michigan. Jim Knapp, I love you. And Jessica, I love that. My son Toby, my son Fleetwood. You know how the government now is going, well, maybe we should reduce the chemical warfare in the food system. I did that a long time ago. I eat deer. My son Fleetwood has beautiful daughters, Perry and Emma. And he's in Long Island, Staten Island, New York. Boy, talking about Davy Crockett at the Alamo. I love you, Fleetwood. And then Louisa down in Houston, and Heather and Cam, and Chantel, and Rocco, and Sasha, and Toby. I got the greatest kids in the world. But anyhow, Fleetwood decided, you know, this food we're feeding the kids at school, I don't think it's food. Ultra-processed poison. Brought to you by the Food and Drug Administration. Actually, the Food and Drug ass wipes. Now, see, I can use the wipe word after ass, but I can't use the whole word after ass. See, it's goofy. I mean, semantics. As if when you say, well, that frickin' guy, as if the word frickin' isn't actually the other F word that I'm not allowed to use on what is supposed to be Real America's Voice. Yikes. But I will improvise, adapt, and overcome because I cherish and appreciate what Parker Sieg and his family have done to allow my big mouth First Amendment runaway rampage perfection that I celebrated with Alfie Oakes down at the Seed to Table in Naples, with Ricky Medlock and Al Nally of Nally Music in Ann Arbor, Michigan. The memories. Steve Lewis, Birdland Steve and his beautiful wife, Ira Dean and his beautiful wife, Alfie Oakes and his beautiful wife, Ted Nugent and his unbelievably beautiful wife. Thank you, Brendan Leslie and Patrick Dearborn and Drew. The media, the podcast, I went nuts on the podcast. It's going to go on the social media gonzo net here any minute now because I did the BF word a lot because the rainbow flag is about North American boy love wanting to legalize the BFing of young boys. That's what they want to leave. Well, it's not pedophilia. It's like attraction to younger people. Yikes. And then they'll claim they'll claim that my song Jailbait, that's what that was about. It was about Brooke Shields and the indecency of an industry using that 13-year-old child groomed to be the sexiest thing that ever walked the planet. And the billboard in Times Square when I was in New York City was like 1,000 feet tall. And there's Brooke Shields with her Jordache jeans partially unsnapped saying, "Nothing gets between me and my Jordache jeans." So I wrote the song Jailbait. I apologize, not for writing the song Jailbait or recognizing that Brooke Shields was 13 when she had her Jordache jeans unzipped. I'm not apologizing for that. I'm apologizing to the people who typically hang out at the Ted Nugent Real America Voice Spirit Campfire that already know that stuff. And you're going, as if we didn't know that, Ted. I'm talking to the people who are so stupid and dishonest. You are the wind. You're the torrent beneath my wings of a bird of prey. So anyhow, I wrote this. I got so much going on. The good. I'm still on the good. This is the second segment of the Ted Nugent Real America's Voice from the Man Cave Cuckoo's Nest Arsenal of Democracy, the Sonic Bombast Epicenter, which I'm going to do in Ardmore, Oklahoma on the 21st of February at Heritage Hall with Phil X. Unbelievable guitar player who's better than Joan Jett and Joni Mitchell. They're on the top guitar list, but Phil X isn't. And I'm Caitlyn Jenner's boy toy. By the way, Bruce, you're a man. Anyhow, and Jared James Nichols. They're going to join me and Johnny Big and Jason Hartless at the Heritage Hall in Ardmore, Oklahoma, because Aubrey knows real music. He knows real soulful, authoritative, dynamo hum, grinding, grooving, outrageous animal breeding soundtrack music. That's what we deliver. And I just wrote this to Phil X. Incredible guitar player. I think he plays for Bon Jovi anyway. Bon Jovi. Brilliant. I don't like the music. Well, some of his music was awesome. The Runaway song, awesome. And Richie Sambora, the guitar player, monster. So they had to look for somebody that was a monster guitar player to replace Richie Sambora, who's a monster. Incredibly gifted, soulful guitar master. By the way, I just wrote something for Joe Perry's book and I identified that Joe Perry is a master guitar monster. I'll share that with you. But right now, here's what I wrote. Got to get the code in here. This is what I wrote to Phil X and Jared James Nichols. And Phil wrote back, "That's the best rock and roll message of all time." I said, boys, buckle up, mother. For we shall reverse the Earth's axis with Superman Ultra Guitar, Sonic Bombast, Animal Breeding Soundtrack, Soul Music together. At Ardmore, Oklahoma Heritage Hall on February 21st, 2026, celebrating the 250th anniversary of the only We the People experiment in self-government, freedom zone, the United States of America, which doesn't exist right now, but we're working on it. I told him to tune a half step down, because that's where we played. I think Sammy Hagar tunes a whole step down so we can hit those high notes. They're not that high. Tune a half step down and prepare to unleash Johnny Be Good in the key of A, Going Down in the key of G, Cat Scratch Fever, and the Mighty Stranglehold with me. Oh, the humanity. Lord have mercy, because I don't. Can't wait. Happy Mother New Year. Jared James Nichols and Phil X joining the Ted Nugent Band. John Kutz. No, Jason Hartless going to be in Heritage. John Kutz will be at the speakeasies around Texas. I got so much music coming up. See, there's so much good. Now, the third and fourth segments of today's Real America's Voice Ted Nugent Spirit Campfire will talk about the bad and the ugly, but I got to maintain focus on the good. There's so much good. Just had such a wonderful time with Ed, Miami homicide detective, and the great Pastor Anthony Thomas, the tip of the Spear Church in Naples. Pastor Anthony, the tip of the Spear Church in Naples. If you're down in Florida, find Pastor Anthony and the tip of the Spear Church. And also Reuben. Reuben was their U.S. Marines. And Carmine Marchino, the sheriff of Lee County, with all of his snipers and sharpshooters and undercover guys. What? Sheriff Marchino, Pastor Anthony, Ed, Reuben, Alfie, Stephen. There's Stephen, a musician. I don't know if he plays, but we had such a wonderful beggars banquet, like an orgy of goodwill and decency. That's what I'm surrounded with every day of my life. In fact, right now, you people are surrounding me with goodwill and decency, positive energy, positive spirit, positive attitude, and adequate tsunamis, belt-fed A-10 warthog of love and goodwill. I love you people. Nugent's a radical. I'm radically in love. I love my wife. My wife, Shemaine, and I did an interview with Drew Steele. I hope you guys can find it, because it just reeked of truth, logic, and common sense. And Shemaine is the smartest, sexiest, hardest working, bow hunting woman in the world. And there's a lot of great bow hunters there. Tiffany on The Crush, with her husband Lee, and there's so many great ones. I can't think of their names right now, but anyhow, what's her name? Melissa Bachman. She has a TV show. These are great people. And Kip Campbell and Kat Campbell. I only have 40 seconds left in this segment. I'm having a good time. I hope you're having a good time. But anyhow, support those that support us. I'm going to say it again. Just whenever you're going to buy an American-made quality gift for your family and friends, please go to mypillow.com, type in the code SPIRIT. I mean that. Support Mike Lindell. We got to get him to be governor of Minnesota. Go to tednugent.com. I signed another 1,000 of these flags. I'm a flagget. I've signed so many flags. This hand is like a Black & Decker on steroids. Black & Decker on backstraps. My name is Ted Nugent. This is Real America Voice Spirit Campfire. I love you people so much. I'm going to leave a stain. See you in a minute with more truth, logic, and common sense. It's my specialty.
And it gets me thinking. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, ride your bike.
If you're happy and you know it, then your face will surely show it.
If you're happy and you know it, smile big and bright.
Thousands of kids just like me are happy every day.
And it's all because of generous people like you who support Shriners Hospitals for Children every month.
All you have to do is call the number on your screen or go online to loveshriners.org right now with your monthly gift.
Because of people like you, Shriners Hospitals for Children is able to make an everyday miracle happen for kids like me.
If you're happy and you know it, dance around. If you're happy and you know it, play a song.
If you're happy and you know it, and your face will surely show it.
If you're happy and you know it, take your shot.
And when you call or go online right now to donate $19 a month or more, we'll send you this adorable Love to the Rescue blanket as a thank you and a reminder of all the smiles you're bringing to kids' faces every day.
Will today be the day you send your love to the rescue?
When you call the number on your screen right now and give as little as $19 a month, just 63 cents a day, you'll be making a life-changing difference for a child, just like Sarah.
Your monthly gift today could change your life forever.
Because of you.
We are happy and we know it. Thank you.
Thank
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Please, call or go online right now to give. If operators are busy, please wait patiently or go to loveshriners.org right away.
Yes, I actually won!
See this? It just arrived from Deal Dash, a Nintendo Switch 2.
Look what I just won. I love Deal Dash.
With millions of auctions, you too can start winning, like this.
I got this amazing Japanese knife set for just 75 cents.
I got this KitchenAid stand mixer for only $56.
And today, new users get a $50 bonus credit. Go to DealDash.com right now for huge savings
and free shipping from our U.S. warehouses.
Hey folks, it's your friend John Rich. I co-founded Old Glory Bank because we heard too many stories about people getting canceled by their bank because they didn't agree with their politics. The government wanted to know where you shop. If you bought a Bible or you shopped at a sporting goods store, you're probably on a list. We created Old Glory Bank because America needed a bank that would protect their privacy and security. Exercising your constitutional rights is not a criminal activity, and neither is loving your country. At Old Glory Bank, we stand with you.
He says what everyone else is thinking.
I'm dedicated to it. I can't be stopped. Okay, welcome back to Ted News and Spirit Campfire. I'm sending messages right now because I just signed a whole bunch of flags and a whole bunch of hats, and we're sending them to a charity for children and a charity for the Tip of the Spear Church in Naples, Florida. And I just sent that to Bob Bohannon because he's busy filling feeders with Red Chain Feed. Red Chain Feed. I'm going to support those entrepreneurs that bring me much happiness. Positive, good over the bad and the ugly. We have so much good. Did I already send that? What is going on? Why is it? Did that go out? There it goes. Anyhow, welcome back to the Ted Nugent Real America's Voice Spirit Campfire. Remember Buck Muffin. There's a product called the Buck Muffin. I think we're going to put this on the screen. DearEssentials.com or DearEssential. I think DearEssentials.com. But redchainfeed.com, I guess. Oh, and also whitetailproductsgonewild.com. Barack. Oh, man, I got to get them toxic syllables out of my system with my warp. You know, I don't get free Warpath coffee. Barack. I just found it, and it's really, really good. But Whitetail Products Gone Wild, Barack.com. You want to see a lot of, I'm telling you, the more wildlife you see, the happier you will be. See how happy I am? Can you be as happy as the silver-beard wonder? I don't think so. But you know what makes me happy? Rocco gave me a bird feeder that I actually put whitetailproductsgonewild.com. Especially this Gonzo Kill Mix. Just killer stuff. Just killer stuff. And there's a camera in the bird feeder, and I can actually see the birds. And I know those birds by their flight, their song. I got to put my Miracle Ear hearing aids in to hear the song. It's awesome. The spirit of the wild will cleanse the soul. Now, I could talk about all the ugliness that there are actually people who think they're Americans when actually they're traitors. The Democrat Party don't think you need to be an American to vote. Well, it'll make millions of women incapable of voting. So you're telling me that the Democrat women are too stupid and feeble. Feeble, that's a great word. Feeble! Exclamation point. And if they're saying that blacks won't be able to vote if they need ID, they're buying beer. They're registered, they're buying homes, they're renting apartments, they have ID. You can't function without identification. So the Democrat Party thinks the blacks and women are so inept and feeble, bam, that they can't procure ID. That's racism. That's sexism. They're the most guilty plebes. Plebes. F-L-E-E-B-Z. Plebes. F-L-E-E-B-Z. And I know Lonell and Shahu and Ryan and Parker, they're going to put that plebes with a Z. So I think my fellow man is really smart. I was down there at the Seed to Table in Naples. We had a record attendance. JB, Jim Brown was there. I love you, Jim. Ricky Medlock, one of the greatest guitar players in the world. Leonard Skinner, they're still doing gigs all over the place. Ira Dean, an incredible guitar player. He's on the road playing bass guitar for Brooks and Dunn. Ira Dean wrote this great song called What Would Charlie Daniels Do? We have a picture of him and I standing on top of the zebra bronco with the sun going down, and I'm sure my team will find that and insert that post-production. But the point is I am just intoxicated on good. There's so much good. I'm going to Salt Lake City tomorrow to teach Republicans how to be conservatives. I just got back from Florida trying to teach Republicans how to be conservatives. I'm on the phone with Michigan this morning trying to teach Republicans how to be conservatives. God knows in Texas, Governor Greg Abbott, you know, if you make a big donation to Governor Greg Abbott, he will appoint you to a position of power. You don't have to have any qualifications. You just have to make a donation. I'm sorry, Greg Abbott, I helped get you elected, but you're Texas Parks and Wildlife. What a bunch of corrupt, criminal punks. Horrible people. And if you're not horrible people, don't feel guilty. If you're angry at what I just said, then that's guilt. Only horrible people have to feel guilty and get angry. We got Hunter Reid, a guy named Hunter Reid. You know the guy that killed the kids in British Columbia? He was on Big Pharma brain-altering chemicals. He's a rainbow flag guy, and he killed people. The Nashville shooter, rainbow flag pervert, killing people. Get the chemical warfare out of these kids' lives. If you're born with a penis, you're a man. If you're born with a vagina, you're a woman. Don't try to alter them. They're mentally ill even if they want to pursue that. You're not all there. And so then they lose touch with reality and abandon truth, logic, common sense as kryptonite to these perverts. Hunter Reid in Texas is a rainbow flag deviant, and he's in charge of deer hunting regulations. Hunter Reid, why don't you come on and tell us what the rainbow flag means to you? Because it's the insignia of North American man-boy love who want to legalize fat old men having butt sex with little boys. That's what the rainbow flag means. Well, that's outrageous, Ted, isn't it? Yes, it is, isn't it? It's not outrageous so you're angry that I said it, but you're not angry that they do it. You freaks. All of my critics are freaks. And I dare challenge, I dare any of my critics to get on here. Tom Morello, you're against Donald Trump because he secured the borders? Green Day, you hate Donald Trump because he got penises out of women's bathrooms? Green Day, just shut up and play. Well, why don't you shut up and play? Because these people need truth, logic, and common sense. That's what Ted Nugent represents. Christian, constitutional, conservative, conservation, we the people, freedom based on the sacred Bill of Rights and the Constitution. Well, I love your political views. The Constitution is not a view. God-given rights don't need paperwork. Well, we're going to pass a law that Michigan bow hunters can carry a gun. Michigan bow hunters can talk in the woods. What does that have to do with it? They have a First Amendment right. They have their First Amendment right without a permit, without paperwork, without some man going, by the way, I give you your First Amendment right. Oh, shut the front door. I don't need your permission, your authorization. I get that from God. What man thinks he can get between me and God? Democrats and rhinos and power-abusing, corrupt bureaucrats. I have a First Amendment right no matter what. I have a Second Amendment right no matter what. Well, there's some regulations are infringements. Canada, the strictest gun laws on planet Earth. How'd that work in British Columbia when you give a bunch of mind-altering chemicals to a pervert, a mentally ill kid who thinks he's a girl? With all kinds of warning signs. Well, we don't want to hurt his feelings. Hurt feelings. Lives are more valuable than feelings. Well, I want animals to live forever. You murder innocent animals. I hunt and harvest the surplus. It's the best thing in the world for wildlife. Well, you're vicious and cruel. Oh, shut the It's like I'm arguing with a rock. Remember Pierce Morgan? Well, we'll get Pierce Morgan. That'll teach that Motor City madman a lesson. I taught Pierce Morgan a lesson. You want to debate me? I'll teach you a lesson. You want to counterpunch my truth, logic, and common sense? I'll teach you a lesson. This is from Joe Roberts in Pennsylvania. Joe, I love you. What does it say? Probably freedom. Probably Uncle Ted's middle finger is the battle cry, the war path of freedom. So happy birthday, America. I hope I see you in Ardmore, Oklahoma. I hope I see you in Salt Lake City this weekend. Actually, by the time this airs, and I wonder if Lionel or Shahu or Ryan or John or anybody knows, this doesn't really air. This is on some kind of Radio Free Europe gonzo intergalactic net thing, right? I don't know, but here's the bottom line is I'm a fun guy. If you're not having fun with me, you're sick in the head. You have to have a sense of humor or you'll just get angry. You notice, check out the people that get angry at me. Their mothers tied their shoes for them till they were 16. The mothers did their laundry and cleaned up their bedroom till the day they moved out for a week, then they moved right back in because they were incapable of self-sufficiency or real rugged individualism or independence. Because their mothers breastfed them till they were 21. That's my typical critic. My confidence cup runneth over. You know why? Because I'm so happy. You know why I'm happy? Shemaine, Fleetwood Louisa, Sasha Toby, Heather Chantel Rocco, my new grandson, River Wolf Nugent, but Sadie, Coco, and Jackson, my beloved dogs. We have photos of them. You want to make your dogs healthier and live longer? We found a mad scientist that have created the ultimate natural, organic, nutritional supplements for dogs. It's called GetUncleTeds.com. Go there. Buy it for all the people in your life that have dogs that you want to live longer and be more frisky. I'm frisky. I'm old, but I'm frisky. Maybe I should take some of that stuff. GetUncleTeds.com. That's the website, GetUncleTeds.com. Super duper supplemental nutritional goodies for your dogs. My dogs they go berserk. They are so happy and healthy. GetUncleTeds.com, bringing you truth, logic, and common sense. Yowza.
And it gets me thinking.
Guys, if you plan to retire in the next 20 years, or if you've already retired, I have a message for you that you need to hear. Central banks, BRIC nations, and our allies are pumping trillions of dollars back into America, but every dollar they send could make your savings worth less. Hi, I'm Donald Trump Jr., and I just want you to be prepared for the future. So protect your hard-earned savings with gold. A gold IRA from my trusted friends at the Birch Gold Group offers you the safety net of gold with the tax advantage status of a retirement account. To see how it's done, click the link below to get a free info kit on gold IRAs. This kit reveals why gold IRAs are exploding in popularity, so do it now. What do you have to lose? It's free and there's no obligation. Click the link below to get your free info kit from the Birch Gold Group.
Water, nature's ultimate cleaner. We drink it, we bathe in it. Think water, think steam, think clean. Now harness the power of water with the H2O X5 5-in-1 steam cleaning system.
I'm so impressed with the X5.
It's an all-in-one product, so I can use it throughout my entire house.
It's cleaning, it's sanitizing, there's no chemicals in it. It's just steam.
This is unbelievable.
unbelievable. There is no more odor.
5 minutes, I'm done. Look at that. It's amazing.
If you're ready to step into an effective, economical, and eco-safe world of cleaning, look no further than the H2O X5. Using just the power of superheated water, the X5 Super Hot Steam cleans and kills up to 99% of germs, viruses, and bacteria. You could spend over $500 to purchase the products that the X5 5-in-1 Miracle replaces. But through this special TV offer, you won't spend $400, $300, or even $200. Order your H2O X5 Steam Cleaning System, a $500 value, for just 4 easy payments of $43. You'll get the X5 Steam Mop with microfiber pad, the carpet glider, the handheld scrubber, the window glass and mirror attachment, and the garment and upholstery bonnet. It's a complete 10-piece system, all this for just 4 easy payments of $43. But it gets even better. Order now and we'll upgrade your X5 package. We'll add a 6th mode with a dusting and polishing wand. Valued at over $30, this extra bonus attachment makes your H2O X5 the H2O X6. That means your 10-piece system becomes a 12-piece system at no extra cost to you. If after 30 days you're not absolutely delighted, send it back for a full refund of the purchase price. Don't wait. Now's your chance to own the X5 for just 4 easy payments, and we'll make the first payment for you. You get the X5 incredible 5-in-1 lightweight, powerful 12-piece steam cleaning system, a $500 value, all for just 3 easy payments of $43. This offer can't last forever, so call or click right now.
He says what everyone else is thinking.
I'm dedicated. Well, glory, glory, hallelujah. Look, it's the old guitar player from Detroit who wrote Stranglehold, the #1 love song in the history of the world, celebrating 50 years of Detroit muscle killer, animal breeding guitar soundtrack. That's my life. Plus truth, logic, and common sense. I meet the greatest heroes in the world. They go out of their way to meet me. I met this incredible hero of Vietnam, John Frantangelo. He wrote a book called The Last Goodbye. Find this book. Hero of Vietnam who lets the story roll and gives you all these experiences why we have freedom every day. People ask us about our book. You should write a cookbook. We wrote a cookbook. It's called Kill It and Grill It. I think you can get it at tednugent.com. Plus, a lot of people said, you should write a book. I've written a bunch of New York Times bestsellers. Ted, White, and Blue, and God, Guns, and Rock and Roll. I think you can get them at tednugent.com. And here's a great book by John Borkovich, an ex-game warden who I really respect because he actually has a conscience and he abides by his sacred oath to the Constitution, along with a good friend of mine, John Gimble, who's running for state rep District 22 in Texas. John Gimble deserves me because he's a truth, logic, common sense. Let me ask you, John, do you agree 100% that an elected employee of We the People has to stand absolute on God, family, country, Constitution, Bill of Rights, 10 Commandments, Golden Rule, law and order, private property rights, and work ethic? Are you with me on those agendas?
Absolutely. That's the only way it works.
Well, thank God, because I moved to Texas 20-some years ago. And John, it's a good old boy gang here. I don't know what's wrong with Greg Abbott. I helped get him elected because I thought he was a Christian, constitutional, conservative, conservation, private property rights guy. But he appoints people who buys their position that are against those values. And so you and I met. And I believe that you should represent District 22 in Texas. I support Mike Lindell for governor of Minnesota, Victor Marks for governor of Colorado, Blake Miguel down in Louisiana, Tom Leonard up in Michigan. There's a bunch of great real conservatives. But why should the great families of Texas District 22 vote for John Gimble? How will you represent them, John?
Well, there's a number of issues that have come up over the last several years some of them have only gotten worse, and some of them we've only made mediocre progress on. So the top one that I came into the race talking about was property tax reform and relief.
Yes.
The governor has now come out in favor of a very similar platform. He's advocating, it's got 5 or 7 points, and if we did at least half of them, the citizens of Texas would finally actually feel some property tax relief and reform. The big one is using our state dollars to replace property taxes for the M&O portion, which is the maintenance and operations for school districts. That's your local school property taxes here in Texas. And that portion is somewhere between 40 and 60% for many taxpayers here in Texas. So if we can use our state budget to buy those dollars out, do away with that tax for people, it's the biggest portion, the biggest single portion of property taxes.
Well, obviously that's a key agenda, but there's so many things going on. We got an assault of Islamist extremists that believe that if you're not part of their gang, they need to kill you. They're in Dallas, they're in Houston, they're in San Antonio, they're in El Paso, but they're not here in Waco yet. They're not here in District 22. How are we going to keep these Islamic extremists out of our neighborhoods here in Texas?
Well, I think we actually need to give our local commissioners more authority for permitting or not permitting in unincorporated areas. You referenced Dallas, northeast of Dallas and Collin County. During the legislative session, it became apparent that an Epic Center development was going to be closed off and only open to Muslims. And that violates a lot of things, the Fair Housing Act, a number of other problems. And the legislature, the governor were pretty apoplectic because there was no regulations on unincorporated areas and counties. And, you know, as much as we conservatives, we Republicans love freedom, we also need responsibility. And we've got to be able to make sure that developments going in our unincorporated areas are going to be safe for our communities and actually add something to the community.
You know, John, when I first moved to Texas, when I first started coming to Texas in 1967, there's real music lovers here. I got the best musicians, Johnny Big on bass guitar and vocals, John Kutz on drums. I do these Ted Nugent roustabout outrageous speakeasies. And the people of Texas really appreciate a work ethic. But I've always been shocked, John Gimble, and I know this is a national federal issue, but it's also regional, because states have rights, but they don't have the right to interfere, to infringe on my First Amendment. They can't tell me where or when I can't speak, where or when I can't choose a religion. And Muslims can choose a religion, but they can't take away women's rights, and they can't kill you because you're not a member of their religion. It's unbelievable. But do I or do I not have the right to keep and bear arms wherever I may wander in America, in Texas? You know, when I first came here, you couldn't carry a gun. The law said you could only have it in a glove box, but only if you crossed 2 county lines. That's worse than San Francisco in Texas, John.
Well, you know, Texas was one of the last states to flip from Democrats to Republicans at the state level.
There you have it.
And we've had 150 years of Democrat rule. And they just slowly and perniciously, like they like to do, put in gun laws that little by little eroded what's a constitutional authority. Shall not be infringed is not a confusing set of words. Shall not be infringed. It means you shall not infringe upon it. And I think the only limitation we have on that now is if you have a felony, there's some restrictions there. But otherwise, Texas is an open carry state, a constitutional carry state, and it took too many sessions to fix that because we had blockades in either the House or the Senate, and we finally got the work done on those bills, but there's still restrictions on where you can carry a gun.
Yeah. John, if people want to get constitutional, Christian, conservative, private property rights representation in the great state of Texas in District 22, where can they go and how can they help? Because I'd like to help, because you and I had lunch with Josh Teetons, who's is he the prosecuting attorney or district attorney?
Yeah, I'm having a little problem with the audio. It got real quiet on me.
Yeah, because I hate when I'm quiet. Then I start playing country music, and nobody likes that. But anyhow, so bottom line, where can people go to help you, John, represent the good families of Texas District 22?
Yeah, we have a website. It's gimblefortexas.com. That's going to be the easiest place to find us. Donations help, even if they're small donations. We're in the process of raising our final funds to do our television and radio ads over the last weeks of the campaign. The other thing is if you can follow us on Facebook. We have an active Facebook community there, John Gimble for Texas. We're posting up stuff multiple times a day. We've just shot some short videos that'll be released over the next week, leading into early voting. Voting is the key thing. If you have a friend, a family member that lives in one of the 12 counties in District 22, it stretches from Eastland over to Ellis, and down to Waco and Falls County, and then there's a little finger going up into Tarrant County. So we're anywhere in that Central Texas region, we're going to be on your ballot, and we really would appreciate your support. We need a constitutional conservative to go down to Austin and be our voice, make sure that rural Texans continue to have influence and a seat at the table.
Amen to that. Is it JONFOR?
Yes, sir.
John Gimble, the number 4 or FOR?
FOR, yes, sir.
Okay. And it's JON Gimble, right?
GIMBLEFORTEXAS.com.
All right. Well, John, thanks for coming out. We're going to put that on the screen here in post-production, but it was great having lunch with you. I appreciate Calvin Ross steering me towards people that stand up for real America, real Texans who remember the Alamo, but unlike Beto O'Rourke and Sheila Jackson Lee and John Cornyn and Jasmine Crockett, they're on the side of Santa Ana. They remember the Alamo, but they're on the side of Santa Ana. Texas has had a real embarrassing history with LBJ and Ann Richards and Chet Edwards. I mean, people that literally wiped their ass with the Constitution in the great state of Texas and bamboozled Texans forever. You're the real McCoy, and I recommend people go to John's website and get involved, because District 22, those families, I know those families, ranchers, these people get up early. They want to be in the asset column. They want to be positive spirit and energy and beneficial to their fellow Texans. So, John, thanks for coming on. I'm going to let you go right now because I'm going to wrap this up. But we're going to put it on the screen, and they'll get the exact spelling and everything for John Gimble for Texas for District 22. But I'm trying to support those people who stand up for God, family, country. We got so many great people out there. Victor Marks in Colorado, Blake Miguez, Miguez in Louisiana. There's so many people that I'm trying to help, because if we don't have people that stand up against the atrocities of abuse of power and the corruption and the refusal to be accountable for our hard-earned tax waste and fraud. It's not just Minnesota. It's not just San Francisco. It's Texas. And I can't tell you how let down I am. Well, then move out of Texas. No, I'm not moving out. I'm fighting for real Texans. Texans drive in the left lane and don't even know they have a rear view mirror. Not all of them, but enough of them to make it just a pain in the ass. I've never seen more trash in my life. In all my worldly travels, I've never seen more trash on the highways than the state of Texas, right next to a sign that says, "Don't mess with Texas," and there's somebody's couch in the highway. So I love real Texans. John Gimble's a real Texan. I love hardworking Texans. I love Calvin Ross and Chris Hadley. We'll be at the Ardmore, Oklahoma Heritage Hall on February 21st, playing the ultimate soundtrack with Phil X and Jared James Nichols, Johnny Big, and Jason Hartless. I can't wait. I'll be rocking and rolling all year, here, there, and everywhere. I love you people. Have a great weekend. Rock and roll like you mean it. Keep that middle finger on fire, would you? Think of your Uncle Ted. Live it up.
And it gets me thinking.
Yes, I actually won.
See this? It just arrived from Deal Dash, a Nintendo Switch 2.
Look what I just won. I love Deal Dash.
With millions of auctions, you too can start winning, like this.
I got this amazing Japanese knife set for just 75 cents.
I got this KitchenAid stand mixer for only $56.
And today, new users get a $50 bonus credit. Go to DealDash.com right now for huge savings
and free shipping from our U.S. warehouses.
Don't you hate that dirty old hose? It kinks, splits, and it always leaks. And it's way too heavy to carry around. It's time to get the brand new Pocket Hose Copperhead. Just turn on the water and watch it grow to a full-size hose. It stretches and expands like a rubber band. Old-fashioned hoses get kinks and creases at the spigot, but the new Pocket Pivot swivels 360 degrees. Just connect to the spigot and watch it pivot. And when you turn off the water, away it goes, shrinking back to a pocket-size hose. And it makes it easy to carry and put away. Copperhead. It's the hose that grows and pivots, flexes, and sprays. It puts itself away for another day. The Pocket Hose is so unique and so innovative, It was awarded over 100 patents. Call or go online now to get the super light 25-foot pocket hose copperhead today for only $39.99. But wait, order right now and you'll receive an instant $10 discount. So it's only $29.99. And it gets better. Order right now and get our copper spray nozzle with our exclusive thumb drive free. Simply use your thumb to turn it on or off. And with 10 unique patterns, you'll have a setting for every job. A $30 value. Yours free with every 50-foot copperhead. Plus, copperhead comes with a full 10-year warranty. It's that durable. That means you can order right now with total confidence. But this special offer is not available in stores or on Amazon. So order right here, right now. And with rising costs, this may be your last chance at this low price. There is a strict limit of 3 per order. So don't wait. Order now.
To order, call 1-800-957-6191 or visit getcopperhead.com. So call 1-800-957-6191 or visit getcopperhead.com. Order now.